So I began this journey about 3 years ago. I have been dealing with symptoms for approximately 3 years. I've dealt with orthostatic hypotension, which means that my blood pressure bottoms out and my heart rate will rise very quickly, and it will give me a head rush and the cause of passing out. I did that for 3 years. I have went to 4 different cardiologists, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, a trip to the ER thinking that possibly a heart attack or a stroke, and I have had absolutely no answers. Cardiologists all said that there was nothing they could do for me. Good luck. Just hope all goes well. I went through a tilt table test that I tested positive for. Do not ever recommend doing that. I got diagnosed with POTS syndrome, which stands for postural orthostatic hypotension syndrome. And so I was not, I'm just not the type of person that is just going to lay very active. I run, I work out, I do a lot of activities. I love to kayak, I love to bike ride, I love to just be outdoors, and it was affecting my complete lifestyle. To kind of just throw in a little bit of something, my last cardiologist appointment, my sister-in-law said, "Have you thought of your breast implants?" Not one time did that ever come across my mind. I did not think about that, but it did set me on a journey that day. I went home that day, I sat down at my laptop, and I Googled breast implant illness. After reading that, I knew right then that that had to be the culprit of everything that I had going on. From that very moment, I searched some of the best doctors in the nation, and since I live in Tennessee, I went to Nashville, and that's how he was #1 on the list. I didn't even look around. I just went straight to him and got my first consultation. All went well, very confident in my decision of what I was doing. He was very compassionate for what I was going to do and how I was going to go through this, and I knew how hard this was going to be. It was very hard for me mentally. It was going to be very hard for me physically, because I would have never gotten breast implants had I not wanted breast. I was going from a training bra to just anything that I could get to make me feel more like a woman and have breasts. I had lots of loose skin where I had been pregnant 3 times. So keep in mind, if you're women, get larger when they have children, but when you lose all your baby weight, they go back down. I went from a training bra to a double D, probably past that, with all 3 of my pregnancies, and then back down to literally nothing. So I had lots of loose skin, did not feel attractive in my own body, and so that's why I chose breast implants. So knowing what I was fixing to endure, having these taken out, was a hard blow, but I was willing to do anything to get physically better. My husband was behind me 100%. He never once made me feel like I was not going to be the woman that I was, and my family was behind me. I was very much supported because they've all watched me go through such sicknesses and all the symptoms that I was just dealing with, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. So within having a consultation, I think within a month of scheduling and having my implants explanted. So the surgery went as expected. I had a Williams Medical Center was great. Dr. Bergdorf was great. Since then, I knew, like I said, the mental part of it was pretty much the hardest. So I went from 600 cc's, double D, to literally, as you can see, nothing, absolutely nothing. But like I said, I knew when I was going in what I was coming out going to look like. I had basically tried to prepare myself for that, but it's definitely hard. So after it took me 3 weeks to have symptoms that are no longer there, which is awesome. It is such a blessing that I can sit here and say 4 weeks ago I had all these symptoms, and sit here now and I feel like that I've gained 80% of my health back. And I'm anxious for that last 20% to get gone, but I know that's going to take time, and it is going to be a great journey when it's all over with. And I feel great now. I do feel like a little bit of more freedom, and there are clothes that I could not wear that I can wear now, and so that's kind of exciting. But it's just it's a journey, but there is a great end result to it, and the end result is having my health back, and just feeling good and feeling good about myself. And I know in a year's time, when I look back and I am smiling and what I have gained, then it's all going to be worth it.